Hello everyone. Today is Sunday, December 5th, 2021 at 9:05 a.m. It's December, not November. But anyway, I counted and realized that I have 21 videos that I uploaded yesterday, no matter how big or small. But I apologize for, taking up your timeline. And I don't say I apologize as in I'll never do that again, but I'm saying I apologize meaning like pardon me or excuse me. But you're not obligated to watch every video that I put up. Um, but just watch whatever you're free or able to watch or whatever you want to watch. And I appreciate and thanks for the support. And so this morning I'm glad I wasn't startled by the truck, but those bastards are still here. And I woke up about just before 8:15 in the morning, like maybe 8:12 or something. And my sleep was kind of good, but so. But I think, what time did I go to bed? I think I went to bed at like 11 last night. My goal is to try to go to bed earlier, like trying to go to bed. I can't, well, I can't really go to bed at 10 o'clock like I want to, because on a nice, you know, on the days that I have to work, I get home at about 9:10, because I get off at 9. So then I'd be too tired to do anything after work. So, and the best time for me to get to do laundry, since I can't I mean, the washers and dryers and stuff are broken here, so I have to go around the corner and behind to go and get my laundry done. So, I mean, if the laundry was still, if the washing machines were still working here, then I would have been got my laundry done yesterday from the dirty clothes. And they have the newer built, it's not new, but they have the built in, not the bottom. I mean, they have the ones that's stand up, and not the ones that you put your clothes down in, but the ones that you got to put your clothes down in, that's at the other the other place where I got to go. So I've had crazy super mildew clothes before, and was able to get them washed and dried with um you know I was able to get them washed and dried with baking soda and vinegar added to my clothes. And yesterday in my storage unit, I also found a whole bunch of cheap laundry detergent from like a couple of years ago. I guess when I still had my own place. So I think I even have certain, dishes up in there. But I don't have any furniture in my storage unit. But I have like a mattress that I found. It's like a baby mattress. And I thought, well, in case I rent a room that's unfurnished, I could use that mattress. Um, but, or unless I get a place, I can just use the mattress. And me having a place, like whenever I would have a place, and me being disabled on Social Security and stuff, in most places I've been that I've had living in, I always, almost always have to like live on a mattress or a blow up mattress. Never really get to have furniture in a whole bed. Well, I did a couple of times, but I might have a bed and no sofa, or a sofa and no bed, or something like that. But most of the time, living off a blow up mattress, or I'd be lucky if I can get a futon when I do have like a place or whatever, my own roof over my head. When I would be renting apartments or having Section 8 or whatever. But ain't that something? The disabled low income place that's behind us, they never give me a call back whenever I try to inquire about trying to live there and trying to see about filling out an application. I don't know what they're doing, what's going on. But it's like a low income elderly and disabled place to stay over there, and I could have saved a whole bunch of money, and that could have been a place for me to stay, you know. But I think the gang stalkers ruined it. Like any place I try to get to live at, you know, like when I try to get that place to live, that cottage, and the gang stalkers ruined it. And they look like demons from hell walking, like demons in human form walking. And then earlier that day, they had like a fake funeral procession. And yesterday, I didn't get to take a picture or a video of it, but I think I was riding in one of my Uber rides, and I had I saw something I haven't seen in a long time, a random lone funeral hearse just driving around. I saw a funeral hearse. So, I mean, I guess they're making those kind of subliminal death threats at me again. It wasn't even a funeral procession, I don't think. No, it wasn't. It was just a random funeral hearse that I saw, which really creeps me out, you know. And lately, I've been seeing more gang stalkers drive with no headlights at night. No headlights or tail lights. I've been getting an increase of that. So, it's like I'm really frightened, about dark times ahead and thinking about survival. And I barely even have the money to survive or prep. Most people can't work because of, what's going on, and other people don't want to work when they have the opportunity. So it seems like businesses are forced to dismantle because of what's going on. So this, like, between last night and this morning was the most online harassment that I've gotten from the online stalkers in a little while. So that person put up an account called Butch Man with two N's, Butch Man, Butch Man Dyke, and then that troll perp had commented on all three of my channels, and then mentioned about Candy and her fake blubber butt, putt putt, or something strange or whatever. I don't remember what that person said. And then they came and try to talk about, yeah, we got Candy to we got Candy to get rid of her GoFundMe, her scam account or whatever. And my GoFundMe was not a scam. But that's how they do. I could have been living in a low income disabled place or Section 8 or whatever, or getting help from this organization, and they ruined the target's opportunity, and then I'm forced to resort to stuff like this, like living in this overpriced, expensive ass motel. And then and then they frown upon me for asking for donations, but they make stuff extra expensive for the targeted individual. They won't allow a targeted individual to live cheap. They won't allow you to live cheap. But then, they don't want you working. I mean, I was talking to another Target the other day, and that person said, "Yeah, Candy, they don't want us to work." So they said if you can't, well, not allowed to work at all, and which I have for a long time, if you're not allowed to work at all, or you're forced to take jobs way lower than what you're qualified for, and then the workplace mobbing is set up. And it's like, how is it, I'm asking, like, how does it come so easy for people to get a good enough job that they can afford, that they can have a car and a place to live? And it's like, if you work the same job as I do, how is it and you're like 18 years old? How the hell are you like got a nice ass car and a decent roof over your head? And I'm freaking 38, and it's like impossible. Like, even say if I live somewhere rent free, the income I have, they'll say that it's basically like the money that I work for plus the Social Security check combined, that is still not enough to make a down payment or anything on a car, or still not enough to you know get like a deposit on an apartment or a house or a place to live or anything. And it's like I'm just living day to day and week to week in this overpriced place and trying to figure out how do I break the cycle. But the good thing is I can walk to this, to my job 2 blocks, and I can, walk across the street to the grocery store if I need it. But, with my money being so tight and so strained, I can't really have the freedom or the liberty to do what I want or anything. It's like I just come to work and then come straight home most days. And, every now and then, if I need something, I'll go to the grocery store. But it's really a struggle, So Monday, what happened was I didn't realize until Friday that Monday, the the lady who clocks me in and out, she accidentally clocked me out two hours later than I usual. I told her at 9 o'clock, I'm done, but maybe she must have made that mistake or mistake me for somebody else or something. But yeah, um, it's like the gang, when you're trying to accomplish something, the gang stalkers will harass you and harass you and harass you and they won't stop. And they will harass you and harass you and harass you until you give up or give in or quit. You know, and see, yesterday, Mr. John's, no, not yesterday, Friday, Mr. John's fucking ass, and even Wednesday, it seemed like he will try to come get me 10 minutes early and rush me out of the building. When he doesn't have that authority to do that, he acts like he thinks he's my boss. And then certain habits or certain things that the real boss does, like whistling or making jokes, saying, "Candy, you having fun?" He'll try to copy off of him with how to whistle, and he try to copy off of him with saying, "Candy, you having fun?" and stuff like that. It's like he wants to try to mimic and copy what my actual boss does. And guess what? My actual boss isn't even really bossy. You know, but the our boss, he makes sure that we get what we need done or whatever, and then he leaves right after we like start cleaning the classrooms and bathrooms at 2 o'clock. The boss leaves at 2, and so we're left on our own. But Yeah, Mr. John think that he's my boss to tell me what to do. But then but I mean, he's helpful enough that he gather the trash and take my keys for me. You know, so I don't know why Mr. John acts like as if he thinks he's my overseer or something like that. If you get what I mean, and I really don't feel comfortable with that. But during the times when we have to clean the table, I mean not clean, but we have to move around the tables and clean the floors in the cafeteria, Miss Brenda will get a little bossy towards me. That's the only time she'll get a little bossy. But Mr. William, he leave me alone. But man, he's nice and talk to me sometimes. He doesn't have like a shredder gang stalking in him at all. Not even suspect. And that's what I like about him. So, and then sometimes they'll have a temp that will work with Miss Brenda, I guess, to help her get things done. And sometimes I might have a perp temp that works with Miss Brenda, or sometimes they'll be a nice and respectful. Other times they'll be a perp or weird. But the other day, the temp lady, she had all that space over there, and then she was cleaning her spot on the floor while I think I was moving the table or trying to walk by or something, and she cornered me and nearly bumped into me on purpose. And I'm like, this don't make no doggone sense. That why she gonna come and walk towards me with a big spacious cafeteria, and you come walk towards me and kind of box and corner me in and invade my space. Please, no, 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 no. You better be clocking out. I mean, you better be checking out. Please check out. Please, you know. But and then so last night that person, if it wasn't Alex Dupree, then I don't remember who it was. I mean, then I can't guess who it was. Um, who made that harassing account? It could have been David Jane, but David Jane doesn't really spell like that, so it sounded like something Alex Dupree would say. Or I don't know you know, who made that Butch Man account yesterday to come and harass me. And then they had another perp who said, I mean, made a comment on my channel, said I'm living in, they always come and say that I'm living in your walls. So last night they vibrated the shit out of me too. And they had my organs squishing when I just sat on a bed yesterday, and they had my organs squishing. And it happened quite a few times yesterday. So like yesterday, for dinner I ate like the usual previous diet, because I was running around. So I went to go get me some, rice. It was rice, shrimp, beef, and rice, shrimp, beef, and chicken, and it had the little edible flour on the side. And I know, but I had me trying to wean myself off of it. I had a little bit of like one serving of ice cream yesterday, trying to break away from it. And so then this morning I didn't eat anything yet, but I took the activated charcoal this morning. Um and so if my salad from Wednesday is still good, then I'm gonna eat the salad for like during lunchtime. I guess I'm skipping breakfast today, or maybe I have like a brunch, but I'm skipping. I'm gonna try to have the salad. I'm gonna try to have the salad, and let's see, I have the salad. 2 spoonfuls of coconut oil make you full faster. I'm gonna have the salad and the however much of the fresh parts of the salad that's still good. I'm gonna have the salad, and I'm gonna have maybe some juice, and I'm gonna have let's see, salad and juice, and 2 eggs, and wow, I gotta pee so bad, but I don't want to stop this video. Let's see, I'm gonna have a salad and coconut oil and 2 eggs and yogurt and the skyr stuff, um and probably some juice, and call it breakfast. You know, and an apple. No, not an apple. Maybe I'm gonna have an apple later on. I have pink lady apples. I bought a bag with like 6 or 7 of organic pink lady apples. But for dinner, I'm gonna have some chicken and I guess chicken and green beans and what do you call that? Macaroni and cheese. Sorry, I can't think properly right now. So I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna go for now.